me just pause all my feeds of myself real quick so I don't enter the echo chamber of death. Okay. I took absolutely no time to configure the microphone, so we'll just hope that the setup I was using before works. The screen I have chat on is a touch screen, so that's either going to make things like way more fluid or way, way worse than normal, depending. Hello! Hello, hello. Let me just grab this window here and hope it still works. Tell me if there are... You know what? I'll leave this... That's what I'll do. I think I have the bandwidth to have a little feed of myself over there so I can double check how it looks. You learned Spanish since last stream? I haven't learned shit since last stream. Let's have our own little map here. Let me know how the music to me ratio is. I'm just gonna have this 10-hour Skyrim music going in the background for the next 10 hours or however long. Playing some Minecraft beta because I'm officially a boomer. Hello! Good seeing you as always. Well, hello, hello, hello. Very good seeing you. Oh my gosh. Hello. Let me just think of a great name for this world. No, that's too suggestive. That's rated, that's PG-13, I think. Going to be a dad. That is sick. Congrats. Oh my gosh. And you're like just processing this now. Like this is just like, this is day one of having that on your brain. That's crazy. Well, yeah, congrats on that. YouTube is telling me my bitrate is too high. Oh, how times have changed. Guys, the last internet I was streaming on was so fucking bad. Yeah, that's right, I'm here. I still exist. I did not get sucked into an anomalous vacuum and transported to another dimension. I am still in the same reality as you guys, doing things, lurking around out there. You know what? That's great. And we're gonna. This is a unique seed. Dads are cool. Is the seed for our expectant friends. I guess there's, I don't know. Anyway, Minecraft beta was a different time, so bear with me if you're not someone who was exposed to the glory of beta Minecraft in its prime. I don't know if it's something that you can like appreciate looking at. It's honestly, I'm gonna be dead honest with you, it's fucking hideous. The people who go out of their way to turn on like in Minecraft, there's a texture pack that comes with it where you can enable like this shit and have it look like this. And I think anyone insane enough to do that has to have played many, many hours of beta Minecraft and then stopped playing afterward but still called themselves a Minecraft fan. A Minecraft stream, no less. What else am I gonna stream? There's absolutely fucking nothing else out there. Every time I try to pick up any other game, I want to die and can't focus enough to even talk to you guys, so Minecraft, always. Except Minecraft was getting too complicated because there's too much shit to keep track of. So I'm playing baby Minecraft. I'm playing like, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but when Minecraft was first like hitting the mainstream, in the late beta era, I'd say is when like you could walk into a store and maybe expect to see someone wearing like a Minecraft shirt or something. There was like, you could go online and play Minecraft quote unquote like for free because they had the early like alpha version of it. I forget what version of it was, but it was, you could just play it in browser and there was no like survival aspect. It was basically just like creative with 10 blocks, kind of similar to what they started the Pocket Edition with. And for a lot of people that was just Minecraft. But yeah, it's crazy, right? Oblivion? Okay, Oblivion is also always a great place to start, but the thing with Oblivion is like, I don't know what the thing with Oblivion is, actually. Well, now I'm thinking about Oblivion quite a bit. We're gonna do this still. We're gonna do Minecraft for a bit, for probably the whole time, But if I get bored with it, you've just reminded me that there are plenty of good games. The thing with Oblivion is I'm gonna have to reinstall it because I installed a bunch of mods, and like I went through. There's like a mod list out there that's been circulating for many years, and I just installed whatever it recommended. And now, through no fault of my own, through absolutely no fault of my own, all of the characters are naked. I didn't do anything. I didn't click anything. I did not navigate to those character-specific subfolders. I did not swap the textures and armor meticulously for hours on end to make them all naked. I didn't do that. That wasn't me. But anyway, yeah, we can't play that until I fix that. So I'm gonna have to reinstall Oblivion. Then I just have to decide, like, do I want to try to have 2 versions of Oblivion on my computer and not get my wires crossed? Or do I just want to get a fresh little reset and totally forget how to install mods for the rest of my days? Honestly, none of the mods that I installed were worth it, so. Minecraft Pocket Edition Lite, yes, yes, that was the version. That was one of the freakiest, creepiest little versions of Minecraft that ever existed. Part of the reason I'm doing beta Minecraft is because it just has a fucked up, creepy vibe to it. Just has kind of a scary, oh shit, let's remember to put ourselves on normal difficulty. I thought about doing like a hardcore type thing. There was no hardcore mode, so it would just be play it on hard and delete the save if I die. But I have enough challenges in my day-to-day life without introducing more hardcore Minecraft. I don't think it went well before, so. Yes, the sponges. Yeah, it's crazy what they did. I never would have expected Minecraft to be on everything. I'm not tackling that tree. Oh boy. Well, I guess I better get underground and find myself something that ain't wood. Was it actually foggy like this? Oh, you weren't around for that? I would have expected you to be around for Proto Minecraft. It was definitely foggy like this for me back in the day because I had a shit computer that was made of, you know, the things a normal computer is made of, but worse. So, okay, yeah, I don't need more of this. It was foggy for me because my computer just couldn't run the shit. Oh god, and all like the shortcuts were different. Okay. You can actually change the settings so that it goes super far and you can see everything. Everything. It's just a whole different world, a whole different game. This is the game that everyone else was playing, and this is the game I was playing. So, yeah, this is how I experienced Minecraft, and therefore, it's how we're experiencing Minecraft right now. And I think this is a great place to dig. Twitter is falling apart. You miss me, but don't come back. It is hell. Is it actually bad, or is it just, like, not as good? Because I think there's a big difference between those things. Every time I've gone on Twitter recently, it's been trash, but not because I'm getting hounded by people who hate me, just because everything in my feed is garbage. Everyone's opinion on the things in my feed is garbage. All of the news is garbage, that which is actually reported on Twitter anymore, anyway. Yeah, you know what? You're right. It is trash. So, yeah, no, I have no compulsion to go back on there. I do it whenever I have, like, a premonition that there's about to be a world event. I'll reinstall Twitter just so that I can get opinions from other people who are more intelligent or more tapped in, I guess, than I am. You know, I'm probably not going to solve the Israel-Palestine conflict just by reading headlines from my favorite app, Ground News. It truly is trash. All right, I believe that. I will take your word. That's good. Well, now I have morbid curiosity. You know, at first I was like, I have no compulsion to go on Twitter, and now y'all are telling me that it's like abnormally trash, and I love shitty dying websites so much. One of my favorite eras of the internet was when everything was like in that stupid state of flux where nobody knew. I think around the time that like Dig died, I never used Dig, but I did use Reddit immediately after everyone stopped using Dig. So my entire Reddit feed when I first joined Reddit was like just memes about Dig dying, and that energy, the era of dying websites, always fun to go through. Based. You could say it with more confidence. Especially if you're describing me. You guys are gonna laugh at some of the shit that this version of Minecraft does. Like, I want to say that clay and sugarcane are like unobtainable. It takes like hours to get a meaningful quantity of either of those things in this version. Yeah, I don't know anything about Dig other than that it's either defunct or close to it. Let's just go ahead and toss this where it belongs, out into the sea. Much of the core functionality was still there, like being able to just toss your shit in the ocean. Guys, should I install the car battery mod? I'm sure there's like a comprehensive car mod that'll do that. You know, the Skyrim music is I thought because it was a playlist that people seem to fall asleep to, that it would like avoid being too heavy and dungeony, but I really do feel like I'm solving a dungeon puzzle right now. Not like I'm, oh yeah, that was fun too. That sound effect. It still terrifies me. Can you milk a squid? Can I milk a squid? Can you milk a squid? Who's like, is it like, are you asking rhetorically if it's possible to milk a squid? Oh, you mean in the game? Yes, yeah, brick blocks are... Brick was a sign of immense wealth back in the day in Minecraft. If you had a brick house, you were a server veteran. Who the fuck is messaging me on fucking Discord? You should know that I'm streaming. Alright, I'm gonna turn up the render distance a little bit. Maybe not all the way to far. I like a little bit of fog, but I would like to be able to see like the islands across the way. So it looks like I'm gonna have to go with normal. That's fine. That's fine. It's still kind of freaky. I just can't get over, what's a word that's not liminal to describe? I don't know. Ooh, you know what? Let's see if we can find a cave, because caves were way different too. You can milk squids with a bucket. That's fun. I don't think I was around for that. This was actually my first version of Minecraft. This is what I primarily played way back when. It was the last update before beta 1.8, which basically completely changed everything about how Minecraft works. Like, if you look at beta 1.8, you will see everything about modern Minecraft like start to take form. It's actually really fucking crazy. A little bit of fog as a treat, yes. You can get wood by just punching sheep in beta. Oh, wool. Yeah, there was a point before shears when you could do that. I think you can shear sheep in this fruit. I don't remember actually. I do know that you can't stack food, but you don't really need to, unless you're getting crushed by gravel like a fucking idiot. I think I hear a zombie. I think I hear a Project Zomboid over there somewhere. Damn, now you got me wanting to play Oblivion. You got me thinking about Oblivion. Shameful. Where were you before the stream to tell me which game to play? Disgusting. Show up sooner. Tell me what to play sooner. Someone be my manager. I think if someone just told me what to do, not even just when it comes to this kind of thing, but every day, be a very successful person. I guess that's what quote-unquote successful like business people do, right? They just hire other people to manage all the hard parts of being a person, and like manage their schedule, and plan everything, and book things. That's the real time-consuming shit. The tasks themselves take like no time, but the preparation to do the tasks, you will lose your life. Okay. That is quite plenty of coal. Unless we want literally diamonds, we have no further business in the hole other than maybe waiting out the night. Part of me wants to just go out into the night and see what happens, maybe kill some monsters. I think that would be far more fun. Tell me if it's too dark. I don't know that you can actually change the... Can you change the brightness even? Got smooth lighting. Nope. You cannot alter the brightness. Okay. Well, looks like we're playing in spooky mode. Squid milking was in from 1.2 to 1.3.01. Yeah, this is 1.7.3. Programmers. Do you say point? I don't know. I don't remember what weapons were good back then. I think it's still the same where Stone Axe do good damage. I don't know. Let's go kill a pig and get some non-stacking pork chops. I think that would be good. Also, you can't run. So if you're being like chased down by an evil skeleton, look at that pork chop with the black outline. Oh my god. Part of me wants to bring chat a little bit closer. I'm gonna boot you guys. You guys are on. Ooh, goddamn. You guys are on an outdoor table, like a little metal table. It weighs like 8,000 pounds. There were all kinds of little alcoves and stuff like this way back when. This would have been like a prime base spot once. Did you guys know that I went to a midnight release of Skyrim? It was the first and last midnight release I ever went to. We'll fight this spider, why not? Oops. Fuck. Do you guys think the new combat, quote unquote new, but like the relatively new combat is an improvement over stand there and click? Or would you prefer to go back to stand there and click? I'd offer my opinion, but based on the fact that I am playing beta Minecraft, I don't think it's worth anything on this particular subject. Oh, were these rendering as PNGs? I could swear that they were objects. I think that's a 1.8 thing, honestly. I do believe. Ooh, cow. Is there a creeper? Yes. Am I scared? No. Alright, I'm a little scared. My partner and I downloaded all of the old like itch.io horror games onto my laptop and played them up upon the television. It was a great time. I have so many viruses. And yes, you can just get, I think you can get multiple wool from just wailing on them. So does anyone want to fill me in on what's happening in the world in general right now? In particular, like online, trans spaces, places you would expect me to be that I'm not because I don't have the time or energy. It'd be great. You guys used to be my main source of the happenings. Not obvious stuff, like, you know, international conflict or, well, I guess that's about all that happens outside of chat, right? It's like major conflict. I am contemplating sleeping on one of these islands. I think I will not die. I think I will be okay. Yeah, there was also no swimming, so you just had to do this. Bruh. Is there more of that? No, I don't think so. That's the last clay we're gonna see for hours, guys. Alright, this is my kingdom now. I don't think I want to live here. We're gonna go look for a like a unique land formation of some kind. There was too much cool terrain in this version to just sleep on this island forever and ever. There's also no end game or anything. There's like no end, literally. So I don't know. I think that one thing, like the presence of a quote unquote ending to Minecraft, really changes like the gameplay, in my opinion. On one hand, it's like a thing to do. On the other hand, once you've done it, it's like, okay, now what am I doing? I wish I had killed a skeleton last night. I want a dog. But I think dogs are very plentiful. I don't need to have killed a skeleton. Oh. Do not blow up my items. Do not blow up my... Oh well. Yeah, that happens. I keep expecting to still be able to sprint. Okay, well we got a couple of bones. Let's see, let's test our luck. No. What year would this version have been? Like 2011? Or something like that? Somewhere along those lines. So this version was closer to the introduction of the Nether than, like, the introduction of, like, I'm trying to think of... I don't remember when anything after beta 1.8 got added to Minecraft. I keep killing these sheep expecting food that I am never going to receive. That's crazy. Imagine waiting until college to experiment with Minecraft. Back in my day, we were doing Minecraft in like junior high. It was crazy, man. I actually got, I didn't get Minecraft for 8th grade graduation, but I did get Gmod, which definitely set in motion the series of events that would lead to me playing Minecraft. I used to think that Minecraft was like a super secret special game only played by true gamers because it was like in beta and I didn't know how to play a game that was in beta. Like I saw the website and I saw that you had to like, I didn't know what PayPal was yet. I was like, I don't have that. I haven't unlocked enough things in life to play this game. So I waited artificially. I didn't ask anyone for Minecraft. I didn't ask if I could buy like a gift card to get Minecraft with. I didn't know that worked that way. Ooh, Mushroom Stew is actually like goated in this, so just a little note. Should have done like a 404 challenge or something. That would have been epic. For being old as shit, old Minecraft runs questionable. This shit would happen too. This is the coolest. Hold up. I need to secure the premises here. All right. I'm gonna cook up this pork chop, and then we're going to clear this dungeon. Dungeons used to spawn pretty much as high as the map would, so you would just find open dungeons sitting out like this. And if you went through a desert, you could find like little holes that were clearly a dungeon, just like a rectangle in the ground, because all the sand would just fall through the ceiling. And it would be like a free dungeon. Yeah, the old textures are crazy. I really like the old cobblestone texture. It's one of the old textures that I think is the best and coolest. Actually, wait, you can just... should be able to deactivate the thing by just putting things on it, but I don't think I can do it from that far. Is this from before the world was infinite? No, technically it was infinite in this version, but there was a limit because after like 1,000,000 blocks or something, like a million bajillion blocks. Cocoa beans don't do anything, by the way. You can make cookies with them, but you can't plant them. After a certain distance, you would enter an area known as the Farlands, where the terrain generation would go to complete shit and just do a bunch of fucked up, crazy creepypasta stuff. There's like a 90,000 videos on the Farlands on YouTube, if you wish to know. So yeah, it was theoretically infinite, but not practically infinite. May as well have iron stuff. Oh, okay, there's a bug. What the fucking... Okay. I pressed right, and it just wanted to continue going right. Yeah, in dev is when there was like a world limit, and then there was also a world limit in versions like Minecraft Classic, like we were talking about earlier, and Minecraft Pocket Edition. I should journey into the Farlands. I think it's been done enough times. Also, I don't think that like once you enter it, like shit gets really fucked up and you can't like control your... Oh, hello. Whoa, that was a feature? Holy fucking shit. Okay, did I just make it so that it could spawn there, or did it... Was it like a silverfish thing back then? I don't think that's how that was. Okay, whatever. I have to eat this pork chop now. What, were you expecting, like a sound effect or something? No. No, 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 no. I'm gonna leave this spawner here just in case I ever need it for anything. I'm really frustrated that I don't get to be anything for Halloween this year. I really, really like to, for one, just do Halloween, like do Halloween parties. But for two, I quite like to have a good costume. And this is one of those years where I just don't. I think this year and last year, I totally failed, totally epic failed to come up with a costume. You don't know, last year I had like a witchy thing going on. But no such thing this year. It's kind of why I wanted to do like a spooky stream, because I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of Halloween vibes this time around. And those of you who give a shit will be pleased to know that there is there's official progress. Now, the way my videos are done, I don't think it seems like there's any prep, because usually there's not. Like there's no process, right? It's not like a write, film, record, edit, whatever. It's just so one whole day, last minute costume, 2 whole days. Yeah. Okay, but where am I gonna wear a costume? Like, what am I gonna wear a costume to? I'm not cool enough to be anywhere. I have to work. So I'm just gonna be dressed up by myself. At that point, I may as well just put on the 02 costume I have in my closet and do that again. I'm really hoping I get to show you guys the surface dungeon in the desert again. Oh yeah, I'm trying to actually like write things like so that I am prepared to speak, like so that when I open my mouth, 2 hours of silence don't pour out, because that's what always happens. So for the first time in the history of me trying to make shit better, there's notes and shit piling up on my desk, most of which are nonsense. I installed X long enough to see something that triggered an idea that has been kicking around in my head. I don't know if anyone else saw it, those of you who are terminally online, but there was like a... What's it called? Like a bell curve? It wasn't a proper use of a bell curve, but like at the beginning, the person was had no HRT, and they were like, I don't want anyone to know I'm trans, doomer face Wojak. And then at the top of the bell curve was someone who's been on HRT for 2 years, who's like excited and having a great time. And then at the end, where it goes back down, it's like the first person again. Like, I don't want anyone to know I'm trans. And it's like, it caused a lot of, I know I should just pull it up and I'm not describing it properly, but caused a lot of discourse. There were some conversations had. The great thing about X.com is that all of your favorite personalities have something to say about everything. You literally cannot have a thing without someone having some shit to say about it, and everyone has to make it all about themselves entirely, and no other perspectives are allowed. So all of the discourse that sprung forth from that particular post was trash. And yeah, I'm going to jump into that discourse like 2 or 3 months late by the time I'm done. But I guess the concept is like, many of us, including me, are like stuck in this rut, right? This, it's not even the boy motor rut. It's like not giving a fuck at all, but like also giving a fuck, but like not giving a fuck in a way that is detrimental to you, but absolutely giving a fuck in ways that hurt deeply. If that makes any sense. And it's like, why are so many people trapped there? Why am I trapped there? What's happening? Why do we do this to ourselves? So that's what I'm going to try to figure out. And once I answer that problem single-handedly and without any therapy, I will find a funny way to say that. And then you'll get another little ping in your feed. And it'll be a whole video with absolutely no self-loathing of any kind. And no sadness, no bad vibes. Nothing like that. It's gonna be crazy. Why am I fighting a spider? I don't have the... You can't really heal in this version. So I think it's more terrifying. I know there's less shit, like there's no Enderman that's gonna come get you. But let's be honest, you're in this situation. You're not gonna restore any health. You don't have any food. You cannot sprint. I guess the health thing doesn't matter, because if the creeper gets you, you pretty much got anyway. But, yeah. See, I just double tapped like I was gonna sprint. Dumbass. Holy shit, Minecraft is dangerous. Oh, fuck. I wish I still had my shovel. It would dramatically simplify the whole base finding thing. Mushroom. Mushroom. A shoosh. I was really hoping to find another biome by now. The old terrain generation had fucking huge biomes and fucking huge oceans, and new Minecraft has like a huge variety of biomes and tinier oceans, and it feels bigger for the first like half hour of playing it, but anything after that, it's like, it just feels more repetitive, because it's a big deal when you cross over a biome threshold in beta, you know? It's like, what's going on here? Suddenly I have access to precisely one new block per biome. If that. How many biomes even were there? Like 3 or 4? I think there were like 5 biomes tops. There was this. There was the taiga. Oh god. I want to be able to check that notification, but I don't want to. Death by spider. Okay, fucking fine. I'll wait for you to get close enough to me to have to... I think the spiders might be marginally faster, or like their pathfinding makes them a little bit faster than your little shitty walking speed. I have a bet. I could have made this much simpler for myself, but I just refuse to settle down. I'm afraid that if I make a temporary base, it becomes a permanent base, you know? And I would rather run forever than end up in that situation. I would rather restart game after game. Sugarcane. Okay, we're gonna be real tactical about this. Check this out. I hear something up there. I hope it's not a hostile mob. Okay. Cool. We're safe, guys. I didn't expect that. How are we? Half an hour into stream? Are you asking how it's been half an hour? Or are you asking, like, how are we? I think you could actually suffocate and die with this setup. So I'm gonna try to fix that. I don't know. I don't know how time went forward. I don't know. The great news is that we are half an hour into stream, and oh yeah, you don't heal when you sleep. God damn it! I have to go find another pig. That's one of the problems with this is that fuck it, fine. It's a semi-permanent base, okay? Just while we get some armor together, and we're gonna get mowed down. All right, never mind. Nothing more permanent than a temporary solution. Agreed. That's why I can't. One of my unhealthy. Hold up. I don't know if it's unhealthy. I'm sure many of us do this, but one of my many fixations. Fuck. Okay. I've been following a homesteading TikToker who's just marvelous, and because of the way that I am, I know that that will never be a viable lifestyle for me, but boy, it's fun to think. There's 700,000 ways that I would die trying to do that. But anyway, yeah, the reason I say this is because of the permanence of a temporary solution. My life would become so full of temporary solutions at every turn, and concerning some of the most important infrastructure related to being alive. Be like, yeah, slightly sketchy water supply, I'll just leave it. Slightly sketchy power grid, I'll just leave it. Slightly sketchy entire living situation, fuck it, I've had worse. Living in my car changed me. What version is this? 1.7.3 beta PNG edition. All of your items are PNGs. You are safe from the Enderman, but you are not safe from being too slow to run away from the spiders. And you're also not safe from weird terrain generation. Too much thinking too late? Sorry, I waited as late as I could. I wasn't gonna start a stream at 8 p.m. Would have been stupid. Plant the fuck out of the sugarcane. And with every block I dig out, it gets more and more permanent. Fuck it, at this point, why not have a crafting table? Why not have a door? Why not have a window? Have you guys seen Five Nights at Freddy's yet? Oh, the non-stacking pork chops. I'm gonna definitely not get sick of that shit. Take this, actually. We'll go ahead and build another bucket. Snutter bucket. And probably go find some iron, I think, is a good step. Get our creeper defenses up, and then I will not have to be so afraid as I traverse the land. For now, though, what can we make with 9? Is that enough for a... I think it is. Yes, it is. Nice. Don't be sorry. Why are we sorry? There is no sorry here. Oh, right. Cole burns 8 things, but you have to manually put the pork chops. Oh my god. I remember. I remember. Oh, I don't like it. Okay, guys. Outdated versions of games might be outdated for a reason. It's almost like things improve over the course of decades. How long ago was this game again? Whatever. Probably don't need all of my coal with me at any given time. Let's see if you always have gotten more than one door. Nope, you used to just get one door. I think it was better that way. Okay. So now we are far less exposed to the elements and ready to take on the challenges of... Ooh, one more string and we can have a bow, actually. And the bow mechanics were different. I think it just shot like a dispenser would. Why did I do that? What the fuck was I trying to make? Oh yeah, tools. Tools. I saw Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know what to think. On one hand, it was Five Nights at Freddy's for sure. It was not unlike Five Nights at Freddy's. On the other hand, it was like a how much blood and violence can we put into a literal children's movie while still keeping it a literal children's movie? How can we maintain an all dogs go to heaven level of violence to keep that PG-13 on lock? And I think that's why it like didn't hit, because I think the context of the, you know, the scary things and the violent things changes a lot about the rating of the movie, and I feel like a lot had to be watered down contextually. So you have like crazy moments mixed in with like completely inconsequential context. So like anything bad that happens to anyone, they're like not even, it's not even just like bad characters that get hurt, it's like unimportant characters. So like, I don't know. It's like kids can definitely handle Saw level torture and dismemberment, but they cannot handle it happening to anyone that they have formed any opinion about. So basically like, I don't know, people who watch the news. There were a lot of outside mushrooms. It was very mystical. Back in the distant times. If we find a red mushroom, we are so set. No! What's happening here? Why would a dog just die like that? What the fuck? I need to know what happened. Tell me, what became of your friend? Yes, show me the way. What's that you say? Oh, I thought the dog was sitting. I was so freaked out. I was ready for Herobrine. Did you guys know that Herobrine had a dog? Red mushroom. We're set. We never have to hunt again. Oh, and a bounty of them too. Yes. Yes, we're mushroom farmers now. Our temporary solution is gonna become a mushroom farm. Oh, this is marvelous. Hi. Hi with two eyes to you as well. I'm gonna take one look down this hole, and then I'm gonna try to find our way back to our temporary solution. God, and sometimes there would be a little flash of light from the corners where the blocks meet. I don't know why. Just little speckles in the dark to fuck with you. Make you think there was a zombie. Yeah, I think I should just walk right down this hole. I think that's fine. You can't do shit to me. Oh yeah. Oh, this cave is super worth it. Nice. Now we can light our nether portal. The game also had even more terrifying, there was a cave bayou sound effects. At least in my opinion, they were. I honestly think Minecraft was a very scary game at one point. Maybe I was just, you know, a literal child, but also maybe Minecraft is just scary. That's the thing with current Minecraft that I just don't get out of it. I don't get any kind of like fear factor because I feel like there's always an out. Like if you put yourself in a bad situation, you just need to click enough times to escape. Double tap W, run away from everything, you're safe. Hide, eat something, you're fine. Pull a carrot out of the ground at the village, you have infinite carrots now. You're fine. So I've definitely got myself a little turned around, and it's nighttime and it's raining. So I don't know what the procedure is or how a smart person would try to find their home in this situation. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a kind of an arcing circle around the area I was in. I hope I don't get shot too much. Some of the music can be intense. Yeah, there's a lot of very involved music tracks. Okay, guys. I'm not optimistic about our ability to find our place, but the upside is there's very little there. I didn't actually want the clay that much, or the sugarcane, or anything for that matter. What I really want is these mushrooms. Because as mushroom farmers, one of the most important things in our life is mushrooms, you know? Oh my god, I saw a light in the distance and I thought it was a village. No. No, that doesn't happen. Torch. Signs of life. Signs of our life. Homie Brian. You got lost in your very first Minecraft world, so you rage quit and delete it. Yeah, that happened in many of my Minecraft worlds. This is so fucked up. This is so fucked up. Oh, this is beyond fucked up. I keep trying to sprint. The absolute horror of not being able to. Alright. So I think this is the tiny little nub where we spent our first night. That's unfortunate. Also, I think I'm stuck going... Sometimes my direction just sticks. I don't know why. Rain was fucking loud, you know that? Cool. Well, we're exactly back where we started, with very little to show for it, so that's nice. Could just boot up Oblivion and hope nothing bad happens. I could just, oh, I think with Steam you can actually reset, like verify file integrity or whatever, and it'll like gut it. This is our home now. I think I specifically said multiple times that I do not want to live here. And yet here I am, building my home. It's just like God's favorite state. When I was young, I swore I would leave. But I'm not so sure. Guys, I'm not so sure. Let's do like a little, yeah, like this big. And if we want more home, we have to build more island. Them's the rules. And there are no drowned, so we don't have to worry about hearing drowned constantly. Oh, damn it. My mossy cobble. Whatever, there's a lot of mossy cobble in beta. It'll be fine. Should have brought... Oh, I did bring plenty of wood, actually. Nice. Actually, yeah. That's tiny, tiny. Maybe we'll do like a little... Let's stop talking about Herobrine and start talking about Sherobrine, okay? Slabs or no slabs? The water was safety before drowned. Yeah, yeah, it was when you didn't have to anticipate that a pitchfork would be flying at you out of absolutely fucking nowhere after 0.25 seconds in the water. Also, the oceans here are gigantic, but absolutely no like guardians or whatever they are, which some people might see as a downside. Personally, as someone who's very scared all the time, I think it's pretty epic. This is the most beta looking house in the world. I think the great thing about this Minecraft version is that it's basically the bare bones of what you need to have a good time in Minecraft. Nothing less, nothing more. Built ourselves some iron ore. Right, there are things to miss about it. You know what I really want right now out of gaming? And I really hope that the next Project Zomboid update brings this, so that I can have it in my life. But I really, 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 really need a good faction-based game. I need to... survival, specifically. I need resource management, I need, like, all that, but with factions. Desperately. Preferably something with clans, like on a big server of some kind, like hundreds of players. Some of the most fun I've ever had in gaming was the Era. Ooh, I almost knocked you guys over. And if I knock you guys over, then my laptop goes with you, and that's bad. There was an era where every game had to have survival aspects and base building. Like, I think H1Z1 did it for a while, where they were like, okay, yeah, cooperative base building, sure, we're Rust now. And it was the best. And I want it back. If we can get that plus a Halo Forge Renaissance. Dude, they even had the technology to make the doors turn so that they do this in beta. I think that's neat. Let's melt ourselves some glass so we can have windows. Okay, that's plenty of rain. Hello. Come on in. Welcome. Welcome. Get the fuck in my goddamn... Nice. Roommate. Ooh, actually, wait, I need you. I need you. I'm using you. Yes! Yes, plenty for a bed. Oh, this is fucking great. I'm tempted to free it, since it's helped me so much, but also it's dangerous out there. You never know what's gonna happen. So maybe you should stay here with me and never ever regrow your beautiful wool. Because I don't think that sheep grow back their wool unless they manage to eat some grass. Which only happens if I let them go outside. Just gonna open up a little window here. Oh, this is lovely. This is also before glass panes. Should I install Optifine so I can get the contiguous glass? Take the seam out. I think we'll just keep some glass on reserve. Let's see, let's see. Is that a spider on my house? Where the fuck is the spider that I'm hearing? Oh, yeah. Hello. I wish to build a fishing pole. Bro, no eye of the spider? What the frick? That is not goated. That is not, what's the word they're saying these days? What is a gyat? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go collect string because I just need one more to make a little bow. It wouldn't hurt to have a fishing pole neither. Or, no, more mushroom farmers above all else. And do I want to build the mushroom farm here at my house, or do I want to build a dedicated mushroom farm like on its own little self-contained island? Maybe my base can be like a little island system. Yeah. Okay, what do I actually have to work with here? Very fucking little. Okay. I love that my character can just like look at the inventory. Yes. Let's get ourselves some resources, people. I think we'll just chop down the trees on this island. We're gonna probably end up using it for something anyway. It's crazy that Captain Sparkle still plays this game, like, actively on YouTube. I really thought that everyone that I watched back then, like, when I was watching them, I was thinking, what's it gonna be like when they aren't doing Minecraft videos no more? Oh yeah, you can harvest the leaves. Oh yes. Quite good. Quite good. But yeah, still doing it. I was big on Yogscast. I think that there's a type of Let's Play that needs to be explored better that I really wanted to do and tried actively to do at one point. It was really bad. Where there's like a narrative with it. So it's like partially unscripted gameplay and partially like a planned thing with like characters and such. I guess nowadays they just call that an SMP. But you get it. And then they live stream it. Pretend it's something different. I see you. I see you doing of Shadow of Israfel, but live. Entire budget. Okay, I think it's back. For those of you who remain, hello. And for those of you who don't, hello. So this is going to be our little mushroom chamber. I think it's probably going to take in too much light to be too productive, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay. You here? You here? Gosh, YouTube is not happy. That's crazy. Alright, I overestimated my internet. Clearly I cranked the bitrate too high. It is still below the recommended amount, but I guess it's just too rich for my blood. Oh well. Build up a little ridge around this to further prevent light from entering. Not sure if that works, but we're doing it. The interwebs hath returned. Yeet. Alright. Do we build a little like wooden bridge? Out of wooden slab? I think in this version if you build with wooden slab it does a stupid fun thing. Yeah. Yeah, you couldn't really place it on the I think this is fun. I think this is a perfectly stupid way to go about this. Fucking Christ. Build me another crafting table. No such thing as too many crafting tables. I'm just watching the little lights on the YouTube terminal flicker. It's like, you're fucking up, you're fucking up, you're fucking up. Internet, fucked up. Status, fucked up. There's nothing I can do but watch. I think there's a better way to do this. I'm just unfamiliar with it. By the way, today will probably be a shortish one because I am mostly just trying to get back in the swing of it. I want to someday, you know, I kept saying I was going to stream more when I didn't have a place to stream, which was a hell of a check to write that future me could not cash. But, you know, I feel now that I have like a consistent place, like all the time, I feel like I'm slacking by not streaming. So I'm gonna try to meet myself in the middle and just keep trying to do it once in a blue moon. That is what this is. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I like shit that would look like a terrible bug in modern Minecraft. Also, I think slabs were made of yeah, they were technically made of stone. So yeah, use an axe on them. I have no idea where the sheep went. Slabs were fireproof. They still are. I mean, you know, if you download beta and play it. Which you have to enable like a top secret setting in the Minecraft launcher. Like, are you sure you want to play beta? Are you sure you're a beta? I do believe so. I'm still not sure if being a Sigma is supposed to be a good or a bad thing. I think it's well past its relevancy to the point where it doesn't matter. But the whole Sigma thing came and went without me ever knowing if it was good or bad to be a Sigma. The best tool to dig them was the enchanted shovel once they added enchanting. That's funny. Yeah, there's no enchanting here. No annoying ass XP pellet sound effect. When they first added that shit, it was the most distracting thing. Let's see if any mushrooms happen to have cultivated in the time that it took us to build this short crossing, which I guess could have probably been at an angle. Oh well. My hair keeps tickling my fucking face. It is like... Whoa, fuck! I forgot that other things spawn in the dark. Okay. I made it tall enough for monsters, like a smart person. But probably not dark enough for mushrooms. LMFAO. I don't use any other launchers because I don't know how to. So, yeah. And I have to play it through Xbox Game Pass because my dumb ass lost my Minecraft account. I think I got lost in the Great Transfer when they made you turn your Minecraft account into a Microsoft account. I think that was when my shit went to shit. I think I'm gonna make some mushroom stew. As long as I have a couple seed mushrooms down there, I should be good, and I can dig a more effective... Oh yeah, you still got 4 bowls back then, because that makes sense. There's a specific way to arrange this recipe. I don't know what it is. What is the fucking way? You can't do the thing where you just hit the recipe book and make it tell you. What in the fuck? How do you make mushroom stew? Was it not a thing? I could swear it was a thing. Like it was the best epic food in the entire game. Highly coveted. How's what been treating me? There's a stupid thing on my screen that fucking... Hold up. Life! Life's been treating me a little bit better. A little bit nicer. Mushroom stew. Minecraft. How do I make it? Okay, I guess it has to be 0.7. How to make mushroom stew in Minecraft. Hey guys, I'm here with a Minecraft tutorial.
So what you're gonna need is a bowl, a red mushroom, and a brown mushroom.
This guy's in creative
so to
mode.
start off, you're gonna right-click
He doesn't know shit.
in any order.
Okay. Okay. I think I found the secret technique. Yes. Yes. Good. Isn't it funny that I've managed to never play Skyrim on stream? Like, just one of the most streamed games to ever be streamed. And I've just decided never to do it. I would rather play Minecraft for 10,000 times. Pig. Give me pig. Hello! Hi with multiple eyes to you as well. Sorry for the terrible swimming technique. There was a strategy to this back in the day to not bob so much. I've said back in the day enough times in this stream to where like Vietnam War veterans don't even say it that much. And you know how they love to say back in the day. Guess it wouldn't hurt us to have more wood. Granted, it wouldn't hurt us to have more of most things. But I've decided to dedicate our precious resources to a mushroom farm that I'm gonna be honest, I don't think is gonna pan out. I've been speaking very optimistically about the future of the mushroom farm and its ability to sustain us. I don't think it's the play. Playing Minecraft for me is just changing my mind 1,000,000 times and never settling on a plan. So maybe I should embrace the temporary permanence thing we were talking about? I don't know. You can also find iron way up in this version, so that's cool. I think they actually brought that back, but I don't know. You know what I really want to do, guys? So badly. I was thinking about this the other day for like hours. The videos where they have like Minecraft societies, like they bring in like, I put 1,000 people in a Minecraft world on 4 islands and made them do things. Very good. Very good. I love watching the organic little like societies come together and stuff. It's like, it must be the ultimate feeling of playing God, other than literally becoming God or being a parent. Yeah, I've always wanted to either participate in or organize one of those. Especially the ones where they, like, very... What's the word? You can have a lot of extra fun with the concept. Pardon me. Blah. You can have a lot of extra fun with the concept by organizing people based on their, like, political leaning. So, like, you put... specifically with like economic models, so you have like an anarchist island, you put all the capitalists on an island, you put the libertarians on an island, and you see what happens. And then you watch as everyone suddenly becomes the same in the end, whatever that looks like. I think what usually happens is the factions go to war, and then whoever wins was right? Question mark? Let's go check on our mushroom farm. Should we make a slime farm? You used to have to dig a really deep hole in order to farm slimes. There was no like desert for them to spawn in or anything like that. The requirement was that a block at like a -32 or something be exposed to sunlight in order to be able to spawn a slime, and it had to be within a slime chunk, and I have no idea how the fuck to find a slime chunk. But you just didn't find them. Unless Hughes was really looking. I think since I have Game Pass, isn't Anarchy works surprisingly well in most of the situations? Yeah, I would say so. I would say that the in those situations, the libertarians become a little more anarchist, and the anarchists become a little more libertarian. And they hate themselves and each other for it. Let's build ourselves a little chest here. I would really like to have a bookcase as well. I think that would be quite cute. I swear to God, my hair, like the hairs here are at a perfect length to stab me in the face repeatedly. Like, my hair is so soft and so floofy, except for the parts that touch me directly here, like in the center of my face. Those are the most coarse, fucking grating steel wool, goddamn motherfucking, sleep in my bed, cows on the horizon, motherfuckers. You understand? Bro, we gonna put our Minecraft beds next to each other? You could put yours right here. It'll be like it's right by mine. Where's my fucking coffee? I've been drinking coffee again. That's how you know we're in a strange time. But yeah, I think it'd be really fun to do with, Don't I have any hair clips around? The one hair clip I have is in my hair right now, holding it into a fucked up bun. And these little dangly bits are dangly because it looks better that way. And I don't like to stream with my hair down or back because I don't like how the light from video games... Video games just cover your face in a shit ton of blue light. So, yeah, I try to just leave well enough alone. You know what? I think if I clear the area just of all wood and just start building more, it'll be a lot harder to get lost. Oh, also I could just... I could document the fucking coordinates. Ta-da! This used to be the F3 menu, by the way. This is fun. It's much more simple. Bobby pins are lifesavers. Yeah, no, they're... I know I could pin them back, but it's purely for looks. Just a self-consciousness thing. I would rather be uncomfortable on my skin than in my brain. Isn't that horrible? I'm gonna make myself another axe so we can really start to build society. I'm gonna make a confession here. I don't think HBO Max Harley Quinn was that bad. I don't think it was particularly bad. I think there were episodes that were so bad that I literally gasped sometimes at how like are you fucking kidding me bad it was, but sometimes it was so good that I was like, now this is television, you know? So, what does that say about me? The older I get, the more I start to understand, and this is not like older as in gaining wisdom, but older as in having more exposure to it. DC people, like DC universe is exactly as stupid and dumb and bad as I ever thought it was, but DC fans are not arguing to the contrary. They just know how to pick out the good bits. They're like people who order like a dish that is known for having many things in it and like eating around half of them. That's me, by the way. Like pizza, get like a meat lover's pizza, pick the meat off of it and just eat the bread with the sauce and what remains of the cheese. Yeah, the secret to the non-dysphoric ponytail for trans femmes is the high ponytail, for sure. If it is below, like, the back of your head, if it's below the area where Master Chief's, like, little hole, whatever that hole is in Master Chief's head, whatever that does, the Cortana hole, yeah, no lower than that, or you're gonna feel bad and have a bad time. is my rule for me. Maybe not for everybody. But I wear this, like, stupid-ass low ponytail all the time, everywhere, just to keep it out of my face. And it's no fucking wonder I feel bad about it. I'm trying to think of quick ways to massively terraform the area, just so that it's more identifiable and we do not get lost so easily. I think a massive tower would be a good way to do that. But I need more resources. I need more iron to do that, and maybe I'll just make it out of wood. Do I have any bones? Does bone meal work in this? I think it does. Yes, no, the high pony never goes wrong. For me anyway. That is my personal rule. Not rule, it's not like a rule. But, you know. You get me. Basically, every time I feel bad about something outfit-wise, it turns out it just has to be higher. Don't like how the pants fit? Higher. Don't like the ponytail? Higher. Don't like everything in general? Get higher. Pillars for the win? Yeah, true. Ponytail right above the forehead for free euphoria. Infinite euphoria glitch unlocked. Leave it to the speedrunning community to find the fastest way to get the most euphoria and to remove the most dysphoria in the minimum number of frames. Can they do it without even leaving the intro cutscene is my question. What is life's intro cutscene? I don't think it's being born, because I think you have to remember the intro cutscene. I think there's a certain time at which you pop into existence. I guess it's custom for everybody, but mine would be, what is the intro cutscene to life for me? I'll have to think about that for quite a long time. Maybe it hasn't happened yet. Maybe this is all like prequel material. Yo, it is Ray. Hello. Leather. Useful. I should have been killing all the cows this whole time. Oh, you know what I think we can make? I think we can make paintings. And I would quite like to do that. The way that this is cave music is fucking me hard right now. I absolutely cannot with this shit. You're telling me people sleep to the 10-hour cave music? We're getting too far away from home here. I'm getting turned around and confused, and I need to get back within sight of my precious mushroom farm and maybe go check on it. First day of kindergarten? Maybe. I do not remember the first day of kindergarten. I actually went to a, I went when I was a child. Many people don't know this, and it might be hard to believe, but I went to a school for gifted children. It was a, I don't know if it was like an actual, like, I don't know how it worked, like what the criteria were, but it was like, the idea was like everyone here is supposed to be smarter and everything's a grade level ahead. And that's where I went to kindergarten and first grade. And I got the shit bullied out of me. I got bullied so bad, I don't even think I could talk about it on YouTube. Shit's gonna get flagged for just being too stupid. But I did discover that if you pick the right chocolate milk, sometimes it'll be frozen, and you can get a little milkshake out of it if you're clever. Which I was not. I thought that, one time I got a chocolate milk and it was like frozen. And I thought that there was meat floating in it because like the way that the fragments of ice had formed reminded me a lot of a, it's like a chunk of meat, you know? And more specifically, like if you've had like a beef stew, the way that it's kind of flaky. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah, so little kindergarten me was like, this is meat. This is milk with meat in it. Somehow they put cow in the cow juice. Is the lines that my brain connected. But it was actually just a frozen chunk of chocolate milk in my chocolate milk. And my friend at the time, who was convinced that I was a psychic, by the way, was like, no, I got this. I was crying. I was very upset that there was meat in my milk. And she took my milk from me. And she closed the top. and she shook it real hard. She was very strong, so she was able to give like pretty much like an adult shake to this thing, completely scrambling the chunk of ice and making a milkshake on the spot. It was like, whoa. That's how I remember it anyway. I'm sure that it was like shitty and still mostly a chunk of ice, but I was drinking it and thinking, oh my god, a milkshake. I'm so happy. Yeah, I could like fully read in kindergarten. It was excruciating. One time I asked my mom, how come I can't like turn it off? Like I was like not super enthused with the idea that I had to read everything I saw from then on. But that's how it is, and ever since I've read everything I've seen that's written. And it's exactly the curse that I thought it would fucking be. Because sometimes those things are the news. I don't know if you all have seen the news, but oh gosh, I'm gonna make some little boots. Yeah. God, everything had the most fucked up color and texture to it in this goddamn game. Love it. You know, I keep bitching about how afraid I am of getting lost. I could easily either A, place torches, or B, just turn my render distance up. Oh well. We have a decent amount of wood here. I would like to build some more structures. But I don't know what we really need. You know, once you get into real Minecraft, you can make like your little enchanting room and your little whatever else room. But here there's like just nothing to fucking do. So what would I even build? That was the fun of it though, right? Because like you don't have an explicit gameplay reason to build things, but you build anyway. You're just gonna build a cool base, just to have a cool base. I don't know. There was joy. Why does there have to be purpose behind everything? Why can't we just exist and feel joy? Quite. You've been filtering. Oh gosh, you don't want to be the news filter. The whole thing with filters. Have you ever worked with a filter, like in any capacity, like an air filter or like literally any filter? The whole thing with a filter is that one, by using it, it is gradually expended, and two, they're disgusting by the time their purpose is done. You don't want to be the news filter. That's a great way to destroy your brain. It's gonna look like an oil filter when it's done with. News bad. Live under rock. An 80-foot golden cock and balls. Quite the project. I'm not doing that. Okay, let's measure out the feasibility of doing that real quick. Not in great detail. We'll do it right here in our little thing. 80 feet would be like... Each of these blocks is a meter, because Steve is 2 meters tall. That's how we know. So... That means 2 of these is like 6 feet. So 10 of these is like 60 feet. And... What's like a third of 10? Like 3.5-ish? I can't handle this right now. Either way, to find that much gold in this fucking version, no. Yeah, I don't know. The news is rough. I think it's totally normal and healthy to completely, and I mean completely and utterly, motherfucking ignore that shit for extended periods of time. Maybe not forever. Like, you know, like, vote. But, maybe don't follow everything happening in the world. It's not natural. It's not good. It is deeply saddening to me that so many people have to live every day of their life. I keep accidentally making pressure plates. I guess we can make our doors open automatically now. That's cool. At least from the inside. Okay. Okay. Cool. Redstone had a real way of working back in the... Shit. Okay, maybe it'll work on the other side. Nope. Okay, so redstone's not going to work on that door. It will work on this one. Okay, so this is our automatic door. This was just there. Great. Yeah, no, I think completely disregarding the news for long periods of time is very healthy for most people. I know that's not the popular thing. Most people feel this weird obligation to be constantly on, be constantly informed about every goddamn thing that is happening, but you want some news? Here's some real fucking news. It's all basically bullshit, pretty much. You know, the things that are actually useful in terms of, like, you can respond to them in some way, or, like, they impact you in some way. So goddamn rare. Oh my god, let me the fuck up. So goddamn rare. And if you're at all connected to other people in the world, you really don't need it, because they will, without fail, be talking about the thing. You know, if a submarine implodes, you bet your ass you're gonna hear about it. Escape, 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 escape the goddamn cycle, everybody. We gotta escape. Okay, I know this is a little bit lopsided, but it does not need to be 4 wide. So, now the question is, do we build a bridge to the mainland, or do we start building artificial islands somewhere out here? Because if we're doing that, we're going to need sand. And if we want sand, we're going to need more shovel. And if we want more shovel, well, golly, we're going to need diamond, I think, if we want a decent shovel anyway. Can't be seen mining with a shitty shovel. Oh, you know what? We're running dangerously low on iron. We just need a general mining run. I don't like mining in this version very much. I mean, I do, but it's a little bit redundant, maybe. You know what? We can also just open our mine shaft on this, or we could even, you know, let's check on the mushrooms real quick. Okay, I don't think this is going to work. So we're going to use this room for something else. I don't know what, but something else. Finding diamond in older versions is shit. Yes, it is. You know what? Maybe this is like our mine shaft hub. Fuck it. Score. Yeah, it's literally just go to -12, pray. I remember there used to be so many arguments over where to mine for diamond, especially -12 versus -11 gang. Like, I want to know, were you guys -12 or -11 miners? Some people were -16 miners, but they were stupid because that was the highest it would spawn. Ugh, I remember knowing the entire Wikipedia. I knew everything about Minecraft in this version at one point. I have never known the entirety of what is happening in Minecraft since this. Yeah, I'm trying to find a balance between, like, accepting some things. I think there is a way. There is a way to Tetris things in your brain so that you can accept certain things that are not bueno in your eyes, that you do not like. And you can take an attitude of, like, I can change this thing towards other things, and just in general, like, balance it out to where it's not as lethal. I know that I've been... Okay, I'm taking this out of my hotbar. I forgot you can accidentally eat shit when you're already at full health. That pisses me off. -15, so you're stupid. Yeah, I probably should have waited until people told me what level they mined at before calling anybody stupid, but I guess it was 10 years ago, so, you know. Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I have frantically scrolled. Here, I'll show you guys. This is what I was talking about earlier when I was saying that there's certain levels of scriptedness happening with these videos. I have these scrawled, insane-looking notes that are just, like, my inner thoughts about like just trying to rationalize, like, why do I care so much about this particular thing? Why don't I care about this thing? Is my lack of caring about this thing a sign that I am covering up how much I really care because I don't want to feel bad? And yeah, trying to make sense of all that, because I feel like I have kind of at one point I had like a priority list, like a transition priority list, where I like knew at least some things that I wanted and I was working towards them. I feel like that's not really the case anymore because I became so overwhelmed by the things that I don't like and in fact hate, that I just chalked it all up to being kind of a lost cause. And that was not good for my brain. I got trapped in that mindset. Super not good. I think that I should go this way. I like the sound of water. Water means cave. Cave means maybe more things. So we're going. But yeah, super not good. But there is a way. I know because I've been there, where I actually felt like I was at least on the path, you know, which was exciting. I think that ties into what I was saying earlier about the image, that I really have to dig it up. Unless... let me think real quick. Wait a minute. This is the first step towards building the... How about instead of doing an 80-foot cock and balls, we do a 60-meter one, so that I at least know how to measure it. Not 60 meter, 10 meter. You know what, 12 meters. We'll do the 12-meter golden cock and balls later. I could swear something like that happened on, okay, I need to go make equipment. You know? Also, thank you, Ray, for the reminder to actually make something. It is why ideas are stirring around so much, at least over the last however long it's been today. I've been gradually filtering ideas, and I know what I was saying about being a filter, you know, but different context, okay? Gradually filtering ideas is the thing I've been doing. But the time to mash them together into one thing is upon us. It is close, anyway. I think it might be second chest time. Time to make another chest. I think I'll carry more of that with me. God, it's crazy that I got to experience Minecraft when I did. I think I jumped on at the perfect time. Very happy with when I started playing Minecraft. Any later and I just wouldn't have gotten the same experience, and any earlier and I would have been completely lost and confused and terrified and not played it again. Make more torches, I think. I think I need more torches. But that's just me. Okay, go get your eep. I'll see you in the future. At a future time. Okay. That's a good setup. Don't really know how to process negative things in terms of emotions. So the thing is negative, which I think reflects how dysphoria affects me. Yeah, that's a good level of self-awareness on that, I think. Good starting point. Good reason for optimism, I think, to be able to at least begin to crack that open. It's just friggin' hard to go any further than that. I'm making this a little bit taller so that I don't have to bonk my head for a quarter mile of vertical falling through the earth. This music is just making me want to play Oblivion so badly. Another thing I would really like to be a part of that I probably never will is like a solid Oblivion modding project. Like one of the ones where they're like, we're just going to add 50 NPCs and 10 cities and 37 magic items and they just pop off. I never play those mods. I don't really like to play them, but I do like to know that they exist. And I would very much like to make a stupid little Oblivion character that does things. Okay, there's definitely a zombie in my proximity, and I wish to get there. It's gonna kind of blindly tunnel. No, nobody has emotions, okay? Anyone who's doing it right has no emotions whatsoever. Those of us who feel things are doing it wrong in some way. Ooh, I think this actually still worked. Fuck. Am I getting farther or closer? I can't tell. If this ends up being like one little outcropping, fuck me. I'd be so mad. All right. Ooh, hello. I'm glad that I got fed up with this gravel, and I'm glad that I have the gravel. Yes. Okay. So first we're gonna kick these guys' asses. Oh god. Yeah, Minecraft was great for a long time. Put a little torch down. Diamond. I love how jumpy all the mobs are. They're all just so eager to come hang out. Yes, we have diamond and enough iron to mine the diamond. And it's all really close to home, too. This is epic, guys. This is so much better than anything I would have expected of this cave. And the flowing water we heard. Perfect. This is marvelous. Just marvelous. I am the master of inhaling my own saliva. I think I've breathed more of my saliva than I've swallowed in life. I don't spit or swallow, I inhale. Over the last couple days, I've been very validated. Last one day, last 24 hours, I've been very validated. I felt like the only person who hadn't seen Friends, but suddenly all the motherfuckers who have never seen Friends are coming out of the woodworks, proudly proclaiming that they haven't seen Friends. And I just feel like I could have been ahead of the trend. Back when it was quirky and fun to have not seen Friends. Now it's mainstream. And it's too late to come out. Did I tell you guys I tried to go to therapy recently? It was a great time. My would-be therapist took one look at my little file. I sent her my file from my last therapist. Who was obliterated at high speeds, and she was like, wow, that's a lot. And that's when I knew that it wasn't gonna work. So that's cool. Headcanon the characters to be queer. Well, that's a great way to enjoy any show. If you just assume that it's a queer allegory, you're gonna love it. I'm sure that you're all thinking of shows that it doesn't work for now. Okay. This is great. This is wonderful. Very excited about this diamond. The fact that I can't run and have to wait until I come all the way back. Not fun. But we do have a dedicated little hub room here, so it should be a nice place to... this is going to end up becoming our actual base eventually, I think. Because I just love underground in general. Yeah, I'm so underground, bro. I listen to The Strokes. Yeah, you might not have heard of them. Shit. Underground is where the people aren't. See, you think that, and then Herobrine shows up and wrecks your shit. Put this over here. Oh yeah, they don't open if they... Right. Cool. My perfectly symmetrical dungeon. Just gonna dump everything in here, I think. Nah, we should really carry some cobblestone just in case. Food's good to have. Feather epic. Yeah, having this iron's gonna be a big deal for us. I think I'm gonna... I'll probably die if I do that. I'm gonna let it melt, and then I'm going to have a little BRB, because I don't think I've had myself a solid BRB this entire stream, which means I'm not drinking enough water. Okay, I'm gonna be your little news filter right now. There is no news. Consider yourself filtered. Also, I love your username. Original Joke Gaming. That's good. The best names are the ones where you just put gaming on it. Okay. You guys, you know what? I could seal up the outside, that way I don't have to pause it. There. Ain't nothing getting in here. Not no way, not no how. Alright, you guys watch my torch for me. Actually, check this out. How do I... Yes. Yes. Gaming and... Oh yes, I'm so excited. We have 24 iron ingots. Plenty. Plenty, my friends. First, we will make a pickaxe so we can retrieve the diamond. But we will also make a pants and a hat so that we do not get instantly murked by a creeper. We're going to keep the leather boots because they're comfy. And we have 9 extra iron for whatever frickin' projects we want. This is so frickin' epic and based, guys. Right. Cool. We can even get the gold too. This is just amazing. I don't think that there was anything else to be found on this trip, honestly. I think this is about as good as it gets. Like, we didn't even have to crouch walk around a lava pool or anything. Epic. Normally I don't make swords, but I might just to have a diamond sword. Just so I can make joke about how you cannot afford my diamond sword. I think we'll go back to our regular mining pattern as soon as I'm done investigating over here. I should have made a little well to contain that. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna head for -12 and get ourselves a solid stack of diamonds. I've been drinking a lot of coffee lately. And I don't know if it's a sign of being tired or a sign of a desire not to be tired, if that makes any sense at all. I don't think that it actually affects my level of awakeness. I just think that I only drink coffee when I really don't want to be tired. Which is nice. Means I'm fighting back against, you know, the perils of, I don't want to say being a lazy bitch, because I'm not being lazy when I'm doing nothing. But, I guess it just says that the time that I have spent as, like, recovery time, like, I need a lot of recovery time, right? Like, cooldown time from things, because I've just been so anxious and on edge for, like, years now, as you've all seen, in perhaps too much detail. But now, that time when I'm not necessarily doing any particularly scheduled task, I think y = 12. You know what? We're gonna mine at 11. We're gonna see how the other half lives. Now that I'm not spending all that gosh darn time just having to recharge myself, when I'm sitting there, I feel like I need to do something else. I want to do something else. I will recharge from doing other things that are not just sitting here. And I think the coffee is more symbolic of my desire to convert the chilling out time to chilling out and making something time. I really like making something. It's like my favorite thing to do. Sometimes I forget how disconnected I feel from the world when I am not making a thing until I like sit down and do it. I worship loneliness. You're like Shadow the Hedgehog over there. It's just fair enough. We're gonna go ahead and craft a shovel real quick just to simplify this. Use up some of our precious wood. Yeah, I think we can afford a diamond shovel. I like to keep it in the 3s. I used to play with an MMO mouse, so I'm very particular about where I put the things in my inventory, because I used to have them associated with certain numbers. I don't anymore. Right. Sorry, I missed the hole on the coffee. I'm just gonna deal with it. There's coffee on me, and that's just how my life is now. and that is acceptance. But yeah, speaking of loneliness, I was giving myself a lot of trouble for not making more real life friends, because I functionally have very few, to the point where you could pretty much call it none. It's close to none, but I think a lot of people are in that place right now, so I think I'm starting to accept that I could do a little bit of gaming as a substitute. I was saying earlier that I want, why didn't I make the diamond pick? I could have just, whatever. We'll have to turn back eventually anyway. Fuck am I saying? The fuck am I saying? Oh yeah, I think a game would be fine to replace like social engagement, especially if a nice survival game comes out or is updated to be more popular and cool. I just want to see Project Zomboid pop off and be epic. I want to play in like multi-hundreds of people Project Zomboid servers, especially like crazy PvE ones. Like, oh man, washing up on a deserted island, I think would be very fun. With that gameplay mechanic, roundup, lineup, it's getting there. Like even without the zombies, because Project Zomboid is basically just like any Sims game, but you get one character, pretty much. If you take the zombies out of it, like imagine the potential for that. Imagine what you could do with that. Yeah, that's how it goes. I like to mine for like the distance of one pickaxe worth, and then I go back and pick a different direction. This prevents me from having to run 1,000,000 miles back. One thing I never did playing Minecraft was retrieve my torches. I think I'm gonna get in that habit now. Yeah, a lot of friend groups did not recover from COVID, did they? I need some goddamn sticks, bruh. Okay, now we're gonna make it, but we're not gonna use it. We're gonna save it and we're gonna look at it. And we're gonna know that because we have it, we're better than other people. And that is the purpose that the diamond pickaxe will serve. We will also leave ourselves a little chest here. So did we have it? Alright, so this is like the second hub, the hub within a hub. This is hub squared, and we definitely need a little bit of cobblestone. Alright. Cool. Onward we go in a different direction, I guess. For those who don't know, I think it's still this way, but only one Minecraft diamond vein will spawn per chunk. So you have to mine at least 16 blocks to have a chance at seeing another diamond vein. And even then it can be anywhere within the elevation range. Bro, you ever just remember that weed exists? Like you forget that it exists and then you remember that it exists, and the second you remember that it exists, it's like, wish I had some of that. Nah, just me. Alright. Obsession. Yeah. Oh my god, when I first watched Inception, it was so fucked up. I had okay, so here's me oversharing on the channel again, but I've had a thing where I'm super afraid of passing out ever since like 8th grade, because one time I got my eyes dilated and I passed out. I think I had a panic attack. I think I like couldn't handle the body horror of like numb eyes, with helplessly expanding pupils. I think the concept of it just drove me fucking insane, and I passed out. And ever since then, I've had a terrible fear of passing out. But when I first had that happen to me, the short time after it, I had like constant anxiety and like vertigo, and like the world was like bending and shifting around me, like I was on the verge of passing out basically all the time. Like I was like super agoraphobic for like a year. And it was either the night that this happened or the night after that my family was like, hey, why don't we sit down and watch a little family movie and hang out? So we went to the video store and we rented Inception, and I could not bring myself to watch. I was already sitting there having like an hours long ongoing panic attack, and my family was like, no, look at this, it's gonna distract you, it's gonna be great. And like in the show, the world is like fluid and nonsense, and it's like, open your mind to abstract concepts of death and pain and infinite suffering, and like oh my god, I don't even remember what the core of the movie was about. I just know that it's not something you should be watching when you're trying to wrangle your soul back into your body. Yeah, not chill. Not chill. I always had, I developed many compulsions to help me deal with the feeling of I'm going to pass out right now that followed me for many years. Like I would carry exactly 2 water bottles to school. I thought that the reason I felt like I was going to pass out all the time, I didn't know I had anxiety, by the way. Imagine having constant panic attacks and not knowing that they're panic attacks or anxiety, and just assuming there's something wrong with you that your family and the doctors are refusing to tell you about. So I would carry 2 water bottles to school with me every day because I thought that I was just dehydrated and had vertigo because of, like, I don't know. I just convinced myself that's how it works. So I would drink exactly 2 bottles of water every day at school. I would drink them at the exact same pace. I would make sure that I had like the same percentage of water, kind of like how you would check your phone battery halfway through a shift. And if you got at least 50%, you're probably good for like the rest of the shift. Same deal. I would be as worried about my water supply as I would be about my phone battery today. So that's pretty messed up, but I learned to do some cool tricks. I was one of those that could definitely throw and catch the water bottle at great heights. I could do a little spinning toss trick, you know, throw it in one hand super high, catch it in the other one. Epic things like that, you know, just sheer talent. Ooh, hello. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and clear this zone. Okay, yeah, that's it. We got our ass saved by this gravel. This gravel just saved our fucking life and gave us diamonds. How do we feel about that? Let's process our raw emotions about this situation. Okay, we should be safe? Question mark? Very nervous about this particular one. I think that this is going to have lava under it. No, okay. What about beside it? Epic. Yeah, that would be a very epic review. Unfortunately, I don't think that I even realized there were review websites for movies. Remember, this is back when I thought the Minecraft website was like a virus website where you would get infected with a terrible computer disease if you went there. This is scary. Caves back in this time were uniquely terrifying to me. Even though there's more stuff in them that makes them scary nowadays, I can't help but be a little bit shooketh by the just general desolation. Oh shit! We can go to the motherfucking nether if we want to. Do we want to? I think it could be fun just to poke our little head in and see what's going on. Yes, I did see the diamond, by the way, before anyone tells me I missed diamond. Imagine getting that worked up over Minecraft beta 1.7.3. This isn't even a relevant version of the game, bruh. There's a lot going on. This is a pretty unusual cave. I like this. At least for back in the winds. This is like a ravine before ravines. God, ravines were one of the craziest additions in 1.8. Other than Enderman and sprinting, ravines were way up there. Okay, we have found a lot of diamond this trip. This is crazy. This is so crazy, bro. Saying bro again. I don't even remember the last time I did that habitually. I want to see what's down here, but I also don't want to die a stupid and terrible death. Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. I completely relate to the feeling of having a panic attack and being like, damn, I'm weak. No. No, you've just shouldered too much. That's the thing. You've said, nervous system, hold this for me. Many times throughout the years. And to this day, it holds the things. It is nice that it gets better, though, and I promise it does. I was so worried that anxiety was just like that forever, because that's kind of what they told me when I finally did get diagnosed with actual anxiety. They're like, yeah, it's just kind of like this. You can medicate it or whatever if you want. But, like, for as much as I tell myself, like, I have, like, a miserable amount of anxiety nowadays, I, must be forgetting to look back because my god, it was so bad. Like daily panic attacks all day? Are you kidding me? All day? For years? Are you kidding me? I did that. I went through, I picked myself up and went to school every day and did not like, okay, that's amazing. Like I'm vibing with that pretty hard. Pretty proud of that one in retrospect. Okay, let's get ourselves to the nether. I'm just gonna check this out and make sure the surrounding area is safe. All right. Non-Minecraft gamers in the chat know that it takes a while to mine the obsidian, and we will be here for like a minute or so. I am not stupid. That's what I'm trying to say. I cleared all this room for drinks. And what do I fill it with? Keyboard. Stupid. The only question is, do I make more coffee or not? That tracks. I wish there were better Minecraft music playlists. They're pretty much all mid. So excited to see your new psychiatrist. Psychiatrist. Now there's someone who can prescribe things. If you are recommended anxiety medication, I strongly recommend it. It's crazy. It's actually fucking crazy. I actually just got back on anxiety medication after many years. I quit using it because it worked too well and I was convinced that I was better. And then I kept not using it for like half a decade because I just figured, well, I didn't figure much of anything. I wasn't really thinking. But if I was thinking, I would have gotten back on the medication because anxiety meds are that real shit. One time they put me on beta blockers that like keep your heart rate from going fucky, and it was the best thing ever. Like instantaneously, I was just like, I feel like I'm gonna have a panic attack, but my body like physically can't do it. All right. And then it stopped working. and the panic attacks just said, okay, all right, no, we won't do the body thing anymore. Prepare for abstract horror. Prepare for psychological horror. I will ravage something. I'm really glad that for the most part the stream settings are holding out. I'll definitely have to bring it down a little bit, but this is the highest bitrate I've streamed in like a year. This is marvelous. You could always switch which one you're on too if you feel like a zombie that's definitely serious enough to where you should ask about the approach and just inquire and take care of yourself, you know? Doctors are smart and they know things, but also, you know, sometimes you need to speak up and be like, you know what? This makes me feel like shit. I know there are other things that do the same thing in different ways. Give me those, please. is sometimes an important conversation to have with the old doctor. Okay, this is the way. We must go deposit at our what was it that you said earlier? It was Hubception, yeah. So with this much gold ore, we are like 1/100th of the way to making the giant cock and ball or whatever. Should probably make stove oven. Bro, my fingers hurt from playing Minecraft so hard. My fingers aren't used to gaming. I've gone soft. I've lost my hardened gamer instincts, and I'm now a weak scrub after all these years. It's a whole thing. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I know many people for whom it is a whole thing, and finding the meds balance is like a whole thing. And to those people I say, God help you. Oh shit, you know what? We can make a flint and steel. We can make a little, let's go. Let's go do this. I want to see the nether. I forget how to swallow when I'm streaming. I think it's because of the mic. I'm trying not to like swallow into the mic. End up doing it anyway though, so that's cool. Speaking of, I really hope the audio like isn't completely and utterly fucked up and stupid. Let's go have a look at our little island. You know, did I put torches on this whole thing? Because I really should, so that we don't get monsters. It'd be smart. I'm thinking underwater nether portal. Like this was still a time of great mystery when it came to the nether. So building a little room to contain it might be fun. Or we could just put it in the hub. Let's put it in the hub. Hubception, let's go. Yeah, I think we'll put it, ooh, we could put it right above the mine shaft hole. I think that would look cool. Except that it would be off-center. Whatever, I'm doing it anyway. Just gonna put it any old fucking place. This looks amazing. You have no idea how? Guess it depends on the state, really. Oh shit, I forgot how much glowstone was everywhere. And I think the pigmen were peaceful. I think they were nice. They are. They are, you just can't hit them. Great source of mushrooms. Don't really need a mushroom farm anymore, that's cool. And the scariest thing they did in the Nether was not put like an accurate radius on the ghast sound effect. So no matter where it's at, you'll be able to hear it. And that's fun. I don't want to get stuck here. So I'm going to leave. It is not pathetic, it is simply a battle. An ongoing battle. I don't want to waste the pork chop, but I also don't want to get one shot by anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and just eat that. See, once you've built the Nether portal, it's kind of like Beta Minecraft's end. It should be way easier, for sure. I gotta say, Planned Parenthood has been. Ooh, I'm gonna go kill those cows. Planned Parenthood has been the best. Anyone with access to a Planned Parenthood should definitely check them out, because I went to a different place for a while and it was like bad. Like not just subpar care, but like borderline transphobic care. And I had someone else tell me a story that I completely forgot, but basically they like it was a shit fest. It was a shit fest. So I'm not gonna deviate from Planned Parenthood no more. Gracious. There he is, the last of his kind. I'll leave you. I will leave you unharmed for now. And you will despawn come the morning. Farewell. Do you guys despawn when I turn off stream? Is that where you go? You just pop out of existence? Also, for real, who the fuck is sleeping to this playlist? If I woke up and heard this, I'd be like, fucking terrified. Did I wake up in a goddamn abandoned tomb? What happened? What happened? Oh wait, I can carry more food? Yes. So fucking frustrating. Yeah, I feel like it makes it feel... Actually, what we can do right now... What the fuck? The way that the direction buttons just stick sometimes, that could get your shit killed. Like in the Nether. For reals. Cool. Alright. What painting do we want? Oh, this is the perfect place for a painting. Hold up, I want it to give me that. Perfect. Alright. God damn it. go hang a picture in the hub. Or on the hub. Just have inexplicable art. Give me the big one. Perfect. I think there's like a huge one that you can get. I just don't know where you have to put it. Fuck it. For now, we'll just... At least give me like the skull one. Or something. Fine. Back in the hole, I guess. All there really is to do is find more diamond. No, no, no. I tell myself that. But that's not true. What there really is to do is terraform the entire Earth and make it flat. To validate my theory that the Earth is flat. One time I had to work with a flat earther, and I would just let him talk. I would just let him go on, like listen and like ask questions, like how does that work? Like if this then that. The convoluted explanations never ceased to amaze and surprise. Like they should let these guys write all horror fiction and all mysteries should be written by flat earthers, because they're really good at just coming up with some of the weirdest shit you've ever heard. They should be writing SCP articles. I love that SCP is one of the things that trans people just kind of own. Like one of the spaces that have just been taken over entirely by trans people. I wonder why that is. Why some things just fall under our domain. You know, one of my favorite things to build is big wizard towers. Maybe I'll build one of those. Should I build it its own island? I kind of prefer islands that come up sort of organically out of the ground. Oh, you know what? We could do it like over there. Easy. Alright. It's settled. Or maybe we'll do it next time. I don't know. What time is it? It's only 9:30, but my throat hurts. I feel like if I don't shut up, I'm going to be bitching about my throat all week. You don't know what SCP is? It's like, how would y'all describe SCPs to people who haven't been exposed to SCPs before? You would know. You've definitely seen references to SCP before. Online. For sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go before I do anything regrettable to my voice. I have to take my E anyway, and I don't think you guys want to watch me be silent for half an hour while I wait for a pill to dissolve under my tongue. So I'm gonna bounce. But thank you all for stimulating conversation as always. Hopefully next time around I will be here at all. Okay. Alright. Later, friends. And, be strong. Be strong. Keep fighting the battle. Keep moving forward. It doesn't end, but, it gets better. Okay, bye.